students. In today's video, I am going to discuss about coordination compounds. It plays very important role in inorganic chemistry. So first year some basics, coordinate, covalent bond, or that is also called as D2 bond. These are all points we have learned. But in second year, coordination compounds is the biggest chapter and the more weightage chapter towards theory examinations and competitive examination also. First, in this video, I am going to give introduction part of coordinate covalent bond. What is the terminology we are using in this particular chapter? If you have command in basics, definitely next steps and all easy. The starting itself, if you don't know what is the coordinate covalent bond, what is ligand, what is donors, what is acceptors, what is metal atom, coordination sphere, so definitely next terms and the next videos feels very difficult. And based on this one video already have done in chemical bonding chapter day 2 bond explanation. Day 2 bond explanation. Please go through that video. You will get more idea about coordinate covalent bond. And here also I am explaining briefly. Coordinate covalent bond also call it as day 2 bond. Okay, it is represented by the symbolic representation. What is representation? Arrow mark. First, let me write here. Covalent bond is nothing but, see students, covalent bond in Cl2 molecule. Suppose Cl2 molecule is there. In Cl2 molecule, two Cl atoms mutually sharing of electrons. This electrons bond is nothing but two electrons, right? Mutually sharing of electrons, then we can say it is pure covalent bond. Pure covalent bond. But the same Cl molecule, if it combines with HCl, you cannot say it is 100% covalent bond. So it has covalent nature, but along with this ionic nature also there. Along with ionic nature also there. Next, what about the coordinate covalent bond? Here it is mutually sharing, no? Coordinate covalent bond is nothing but it is a special type of covalent bond. It is a special type of covalent bond. Next, represented by arrow. Represented by arrow. Here, next important point is, one is donating electrons, other one accepting electrons. This is the main difference, accepting electrons. In pure covalent bond, mutually sharing, each atom mutually sharing. This bond, 50% of this guy, 50% of this guy, equal sharing. But in coordinate covalent bond, it's not like that. Only one atom, suppose atom A is there, this is atom B is there. So here, it has lone pair of electrons, it has vacant orbital, So this is donating electrons. Such a way, between these two, bond develops. This is we representing like this. This is donating electrons, we call it as donor. Accepting electrons, one we call it as acceptor. Okay, and next in coordination chemistry, this point we are representing in one more way. That is this, all donors we call it as ligands. Ligands only donate electrons. And acceptors are metal atoms. The two central metal atoms. Central metal atoms. Clear? Definitely, which is having vacant orbital, those only accepting electrons. Electrons, how many electrons? Two electrons. Two electrons taking capacity is nothing but definitely it has the vacant orbital. Suppose the partially filled orbital you are providing, no, it will not take. So here always you have to provide vacant orbital, then it donate electrons, we can represent like this. Okay, and if you need little more explanation and more to understand more better, so better go through the chemical bonding chapter. Day 2 bond separately had explained, part 8 I think, part 8 or 9, please go through that. Okay, now this is introduction part of coordinate covalent bond. Here what I am trying to say, one more point, Lewis acids, Lewis bases also they are adding. Here, all donors, according to Lewis, we call it as Lewis basis. This is Lewis theory we have learned. This is Lewis acid. So finally, ligands are Lewis bases, central metal atoms are Lewis acids. This is about coordinate covalent bond. So I am showing one example here, students, to understand better. Suppose central metal atom is there, cobalt. Around cobalt, some ligands are there. Ligand NH3, NH3. Next, NH3 octahedral way. This is also NH3, donating electrons like this. First, square planar. After that, you can write bipyramidal. You can write another ligands also, same ligands also, your wish. This is NH3. Okay, this is what? NH3. See, I am writing bond like this. That means nitrogen donating electrons to cobalt. Nitrogen acts as here, what is this? All nitrogens, ligand. Okay, this is what we call it as Lewis base. And central metal atom, what we call it as Lewis acid, and we call it as acceptor. That is donor. That is donor. Ligands are donors. Okay, clear? Now, next important terminology we are using here, homoleptic complexes, heteroleptic complexes, and ligands. Ligands is nothing but, finally write your point, ligands is nothing but donating electrons. Donating electrons. Clear? Now, here denticity, the donating capacity only we call it as denticity. Denticity. This ligand further classified into, see, some types. First one is unidentate ligand, only one donor site. Uni is nothing but only one donor site. Next, bidentate. Two, this is two donor sites. Bidentate also call it as didentate. Bi or di. Okay. Next, tridentate. Tridentate is nothing but three donor sites. Next, tetradentate is nothing but four donor sites. That's it. Okay, but this unidentate ligand and bidentate ligand all further classified into charged and neutral. That is also I can show now. Suppose if you have taken the most familiar examples I am writing, unidentate. Unidentate ligands. Again we have two types, students. Here unidentate further classified into two types, neutral one, neutral and charged. Okay, see, neutral one. Now suppose NH3 is there. This is. Next, H2O is there. Yes, neutral ligands. This is donating electrons, donor, donating electrons. Only one it can donate. It has two lone pairs, but it can donate only one. So charged ones means like Cl minus. This is also nucleophiles. All nucleophiles are ligands. All nucleophiles are ligands. All nucleophiles, all bases, all Lewis bases are ligands. All nucleophile bases. You can write like that also. Nucleophiles. You can write here. Nucleophiles acts as bases. Okay, nucleophiles acts as bases. Next, electrophiles acts as acids. Lewis acids. Okay, here this is charged one. Only one it can donate electrons. Next one, F minus, Cl minus, Br minus, I minus. Like this, all you can write. Next type 2, What is this? Bidentate ligand. Bidentate or didentate. Two donor sites, right? So I am writing examples here. Oxalate ion, COO minus, COO minus. This is charged ligand. Charged. You need bidentate charged. See, it is donating electrons, it is donating electrons. How he accepted negative charge, that is not our matter. It has two negative charges, electron rich species. Two electron rich species are there, they're ready to donate electrons. So two sites are there means bidentate ligand. That's it. Next one, another bidentate neutral one. This is one of the frequently asking question. CH2 and H2, CH2 and H2. CH2 NH2, CH2 NH2. See here neutral. This is neutral, no charge. Here charge is there. Here no charge. This is ethane, ethane 1,2-diamine. Every examination this question is there. Even isomerism also we are learning more. Ethane 1,2-diamine. Okay, two donor sites. Generally shortcut we are representing EN. Ethane 1,2-diamine. Okay, students. Now EN we are writing like this also, like this, because two donor sites. Even oxalate ion also they can show like this, two donor sites, nothing but. CN minus they can show only one like this. Okay, one side, unidentate. Now next one, like this tridentate, three donor sites, tetradentate, four donor sites like this. Next most important one is hexadentate ligand. Hexadentate ligand. Hexadentate ligand is nothing but, hope everybody clear this one. How many donors? 6 donor sites. Okay. The best example, EDTA. EDTA. Ethylene diamine, ethylene diamine tetraacetate. Ethylene diamine tetraacetate. That's it. Okay. I am going to draw the structure. Listen. CH2, just now we have taken ethane 1,2-diamine. Here two nitrogens, two hydrogens is there. Instead of two hydrogens, two bonds you can write. What are the bonds? Acetate ions. CH2COO minus. What is acetic acid? CH3COOH. Here I am losing hydrogen and instead of one hydrogen, one bond is there. That's it. CH2COO minus. This is CH2COO minus. CH2COO minus. That's all, students. Clear? See, four sides. This is donating electrons, this is donating electrons, this is donating, this side donating 4. 4 plus 2. Here nitrogen having lone pair. Totally 6 donor sites. We call it as EDTA. They'll ask your coordination number also. They'll ask your coordination number also. Now that is my next point. Coordination number is nothing but how many ligands attached to the central metal atom. Coordination number. This is also called it as actually secondary valency. That I am going to discuss Werner's theory, secondary valency. See here, to understand this one, I am telling two examples. Suppose cobalt is there. NH3, I am covering here more points. Listen, students. NH3 6 Cl3. This is one type of complex. And coordination complex. NH3 4 times like this. Here what you observed, here 3 chlorines outside, here 2 chlorines, here 2 chlorines, 1 chlorine outside, 2 chlorines inside. Here what is the coordination number? Coordination number equal to 6. Here also coordination number equal to 6. Both are monodentate ligands. Here this is only one type of ligand. Here how many ammonia molecules are there? 6 ammonia molecules. coordination number 6. Unidentate. This is unidentate. This is also unidentate, right? Here coordination number, how to calculate coordination number because of 4 ammonia molecules plus 2 chlorine molecules. So 4 plus 2, totally 6. Here coordination number 6, here also coordination number 6. But what is the difference, students, here? What is the difference here? This is homoleptic complex. This is what? Homoleptic complex. Homoleptic is nothing but same ligand attached to central atom. Attached to central atom. That's it. Here two or more different ligands. Two or more different ligands attached. That's it. See here, understood? Next example 3 I am giving. Ion, they gave EDTA. So they are asking here, this is the complex type they had given. So tell me what is the coordination number here? It is also 6. 1 EDTA, 6 donor sites, no? 6 donor sites, no? Here also coordination number is 6. Always 6 only, madam. Why are you selecting always 6 examples? Not like that. Depends on example. Suppose you have taken next one more example. 4. Nickel Cl4 2 minus. Okay. A little more clearly I can write the structure. Yes. This is one of these frequently asking question again. Nickel cyanide, you can take it, chloride also, minus 2. Okay, so what is the coordination number here? 4 ligands, unidentate ligand. This is unidentate ligand. First you have to check it denticity. Unidentate means 1. Next, what is this? 4. 1 into 4, 4. That's it, you can calculate. Okay, denticity. We have to calculate denticity. Okay, now next one. Suppose they asked question one more. If you want shortcut, you can take it, students. I am writing denticity equal to number of ligands into okay, 1 second. Can calculate coordination number, that is more better. Yes, coordination number equal to number of ligands into denticity. Okay, see here, just now we have calculated number of ligands, how many, students? 4. Density, unidentate, 4 into 1, 4. Above examples also, if you want to take, you can take it. NH3, this is what, students? 6, right? Outside. This is octahedral complex. Octahedral is nothing but around central atom we have 6 ligands. Around central atom we have 6 ligands. On paper we are writing only 6. And top and bottom one more is a three-dimensional geometry. Okay, now I am writing here another point. What is this coordination number? How to calculate coordination number equal to number of ligands. How many? 6 into its denticity 1, 6. Okay. Now one tricky example I am giving now. CO En tri. What is the coordination number here? Coordination number is 3. Wrong, student. Coordination number is 3. That is wrong. Why wrong? En is how to calculate coordination number? Coordination number equal to number of ligands into denticity. Denticity you don't forget. Number of ligands 3 only. 3 into denticity. This is bidentate ligand. I said no. En, ethane 1,2-diamine. I have shown like this also. 2 donor sites. 3 into 2. 6. Next, they'll ask another question. Like this, your so many twisted questions they are asking. Check it one more. CO OX price. This is oxalate ion. Oxalate ion. How to calculate coordination number, students? Number of ligands again into density. Into density. Is it clear? Number of ligands how many? 3. Density 2. 6. Next, just now I taken one example Fe, EDTA. EDTA is nothing but, students, you can use normal method and shortcut also. 6 only, because here what is the coordination number? How to calculate number of ligands? 1. But density 6. 1 into 6, 6. Like this. We are going to calculate coordination number. Homoleptic complexes is nothing but same type of ligand surrounded around the central atom. Only one type of ligand. And what is this one more? Heteroleptic complexes is nothing but two or more different ligands. I will write one more time. I will show you. Is it clear? Whatever I have explained to you? Homoleptic. See, I have written here only I will cover points. Homoleptic complexes. This is what? Two or more different ligands attached. What we call it as heteroleptic complexes. Hetero is nothing but different. Homo is nothing but same. Heteroleptic complexes. That's it, students. This is homoleptic. This is heteroleptic. See, different ligands here, same ligand. Clear? This is also homoleptic. Like that we have to select the examples. Next, one more last question here I am asking to calculate coordination number. What is that? Cobalt NH3 4 times En. What is the coordination number? How to calculate? 4 into number of ligands, 4 into density 1 plus number of ligands 1 into density En 2. That's it. 4 plus 2, 6. Whenever you will see the cobalt complexes, definitely it is 6 coordination number. It forms octahedral complexes. Nickel tetrahedral, like that. Okay. Not always. Maximum examples they will give like that. But I have gave shortcut also. Based on shortcut, remaining questions we can work out. Next, another one, important one. Most of the students confusing one. Right. Same complex I am writing. CO NH3 6 Cl3. Okay, this is which is ligand, which is central atom, which is counter ions. Like that, all I am writing points. This is what, students? Number 1. This is 2. This is 3. Next, another point. I am writing first one is central atom. Second one is ligand. This is homoleptic complex, right? Any complex, whatever it may be. So we can write this point. Cl3. Cl3 is counter ions. Counter ions. This is also represented by primary valency. Primary. Ligands also represented secondary valency. Next video, I am going to explain Werner's theory. There I will explain detailed points, better explanation, secondary valency, primary valency. Okay, now next one. This is this PO. This one, we call it as complex, coordinate complex. Complex. Further, dissociation not possible. That is single. Further dissociation or else further ionization not possible. Further dissociation not possible. Counter ions. Here, how many number of ions? They last calculate number of ions. Number of ions equal to 1 plus 3, 4. Why? Here 4, total 4 ions. Total 4 ions. Here complex is 1. Complex is 1 plus outer ions 3. 1 plus 3, 4. Like this. Counter ions 3. Always it is ionizable. It is ionizable. Primary valency is ionizable. Ionizable. Secondary valency non-ionizable. I will show all the points in next video. And here coordination, what is the central atom, what is the ligand, what is the counter ions, next what is primary valency, what is secondary valency. The secondary valency also call it as coordination number. Coordination number. So this video plays important role, students. This terminology, especially terminology, if you have command, then only coordination compound feels very easy. Okay. So next video, I am going to explain Werner's theory questions, all I am going to explain. Before going to the next video, please everybody must watch this one and comment and like and subscribe, share our channel to others. Thank you, students. Thanks for watching.